Hello everybody, welcome to this video. This video I'm going to show you how to use the SQL map tool, which is already built in Kali Linux, but in this case I'm going to use the Windows environment. And I just downloaded the SQL map tool. I didn't record that video, but I can do it if you want. But well, I'll be using this tool against a website. This is not a real website. This website was built to let students practice their penetration testing skills. And please don't do this kind of attacks against the real websites because you might get in trouble and you don't want that because this is dangerous stuff. And well, nowadays websites are more developed and they are more secure than this website. But this kind of labs are good to let the students practice their skills. But please, I want you to know that this video is just for educational purposes. So please don't do that against a real target. Okay, so let's see what this lab contains. Okay, so we can see here that this lab contains an SQL injection vulnerability in the product category filter. This is the website that we are going to attack, and we know that it has a vulnerability in the product category filter. The results from the query are returned in the application response, so you can use a union attack. This is very important. We are going to use a union attack to retrieve data from other tables. To construct an attack, you need to combine some of the techniques you learned in the previous class. Okay. The database contains a different table called users with columns called username and password. To solve the lab, perform an SQL injection attack that retrieves all usernames and passwords and use the information to log in as the administration user. Okay, if you are watching this and you are not from Spain, I'm from Spain, so my level of English is not the best, so I might commit some grammar mistakes. So I apologize for that. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to to continue with the video. Okay, so we want to know where's the category filter. So to do that, we are going to just click on these options right here, and here we can see that here it is the category filter. So as I told you before, we are going to use SQL map, and I have right here my command prompt. So to use SQL map, we need to type first Python because this is a Python file. If you want to use this tool SQL map, you need to have Python already downloaded in your machine because if you don't have it on your machine, it won't work. So okay, so then we have to type SQL map.py, um, and then as the first parameter, we have to type the URL. Oh, I'm sorry. And I didn't copy the URL. So this is the URL that we are going to attack. Let's paste it here. Then we have to type -o. Then the parameter is going to be category, and we want to get the name of the database. So just type this thing right here, current database. DB stands for database. Okay. So let's run this command. Now we can see. So it says you have not declared cookies. While server wants to set its own session cookies. Do you want to use those? Yes. Okay. Okay. Get parameter category appears to be PostgreSQL. Yeah, it looks like the backend database is PostgreSQL. Do you want to skip test payloads specific for other databases? Yes. For the remaining tests, you want to go? Yes. Get parameter category is generic. Get parameter category is vulnerable. Do you want to keep testing the others? No, we just want to test the category parameter. So now we can see that the database name is public. So we already know the name of the database, and this is going to be very important to continue with this attack. So let's clean the screen. And to that, in Windows we use CLS. Okay. So we already know the database name, which is public, and we want to know the tables of the database. Let's see what we get. Yes. So the tables are products and users. Remember that we want to get the credentials of the administration user, and we know that there is a table called users, and this is going to be very important because now we know the name of the database and the name of the table. So the database is named is called public and the table is called users. We want to get all the users and all the passwords. Well, I don't know if there are any passwords there, but we know that there is a table called users and it might contain the passwords. So to see the passwords and usernames, um, we are going to use the minus minus down parameter. So let's run it. Let's see what we get. Okay. Okay, so the username is called administrator and the password's this one right here. I don't know how to. I'm not going to try to say it. So let's copy the password. Let's go to the login page. The username is administrator, as we can see here. There are another two users, Carlos and Winner. But for this lab, we just want the administration password. So now we see here, congratulations, you solved the lab. So this is all for the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't do this with any malicious purposes. And I hope you have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.